So, Google is no longer supporting Huawei. All right. Well, let me tell you why I'm still rooting for Huawei and what that means.
C-Squad, yeah, we started something great. My goals on the horizon, I'm just cleaning off my plate. Listen up, we got tech so passionate, keeps the fire going higher. 100K still a goal, which I'm inspired. Hey, links for my peoples, they buying sequels. I'm just here to keep it peaceful, so comment after these bars. Share, like, subscribe, we moving closer to these stars. Another video is here, so sit back, it's up to par. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, y'all? CKID here, man, and today is pretty crazy in the tech world as a major news story broke out that said that Google has decided to cease all business and support to Huawei devices. Now, a lot of you guys out there were probably like me and like, well, what the heck does this mean? Well, I'm here to tell you guys what it means. Now, this means that the future of Huawei devices won't have access to any of Google services, including the Play Store, Gmail, Google Calendar, and all of the other ones that I personally use. Now, I've never had a Huawei device. I even actually had the chance to actually play with one, but I'm not gonna lie, if I was a fan of Huawei devices, which I still think they have nice looking devices, I've personally, again, never had one, but I still think they look dope. I would personally no doubt be worried at this point. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, Devin, I actually already have one, so what does this mean for me as a current device owner? Well, current owners of Huawei devices won't immediately be impacted by this change, as well as the Play Store, as well as Google applications. They will also still work on your device, but where it really hurts you guys is that for current Huawei device owners, you could possibly see issues when it comes to updates. For example, like the Android Q updates that are supposed to come later on this year. This is where you might have some Google Play Store access issues and different things like that. And that probably also means that you won't actually see any new Wear OS wearable devices from them anytime soon as well. Now, we pretty much got all of the story and news breakage coverage out of the way, but I'm gonna talk about real quick why I personally see this as a huge win for Huawei. Now, this setback, which is a huge setback, like a huge setback, as most of these Android devices depend on Google's frameworks and operating systems in order to basically operate their devices. But I see this as a major setup for what is to come from them and could possibly help shape the future of smartphones in the future. Now, you're probably like, Devin, well, what do you mean by this? Well, this is an opportunity for them to finally be completely independent and begin working on their own operating system and framework that could be super, super dope and come back and shock the world and become stronger than ever and continue to also dominate the market share that they pretty much already have. See, I never look at someone's downfall and begin to blast about them in return for likes and shares and different things like that. But I personally look for the win in things and, more importantly, how they bounce back from this. See, to me, this is an example of why I'm so big into ownership and owning my own things. Now, I'm not a huge company yet, like a Huawei or Samsung or a New Mobile and other phone manufacturers that I rock with, but these all depend on Google Android platform and frameworks in order to help power their devices. Now, when you depend on someone else to be the backbone and support of your entire business, then you never truly own 100% of all of the blood, sweat, and tears that you personally put into something. Just like Thanos, with the one snap of a finger, everything can be gone if you don't have that will to bounce back. And see, this is personally why I rock with Apple, and this is also why they are strong today. As much as people love to hate Apple, and I personally don't like the fact that they don't open source their ecosystem to allow you to download other things and be able to customize your devices, but again, I completely understand it. See, what Apple did from day one, which I feel a lot of these companies out there should do, is that they built their own operating systems and frameworks, so that way no one competing company can have this much of control over the success of their business. See, Apple has an entire framework that is built that they can fully 100% control, which gives them the market share that they have within the US and other parts of the world. See, what Apple has pretty much built is their own system to where no one can take place of the business that they have built. And so that is one of the biggest things. So I say all of that to say this is not a failure to the company of Huawei, but should be a huge win for them, because now it actually forces them to now create their own operating system and framework for them to basically bounce back stronger than ever and to use this as a marketing podium to shine, man, because all eyes are going to be on them for their next move. So whether they should take a year off from developing phones and focus solely on the new infrastructure, then 2 years later come back and drop a new phone for their highly anticipated device, then to me, that would be the move that I would personally do if I was in this situation. Because to me, man, it would definitely be the perfect platform for you to just bounce right back through and just shock the world and just kill it. And the last thing I want to talk about is that I feel like this should be a wake-up call to all of the other phone manufacturers that pretty much run and depend off of Google services to be the success of their businesses, to start thinking about having more ownership to the success of their own business and not rely on the competing company's platform to actually profit from. Because as we just saw here today, the rug can be pulled from underneath your feet any day. Moral of the story is, when building a business for the long haul, rely on yourself, man, and have complete ownership of what you are building, so situations like this will never hinder you in anything that you are currently building and working on. So with all of that being said, I hope you guys found the message and found value in this video. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, share this video with a friend, as well as consider subscribing to the channel, man, as I got some more videos and different things that are coming you guys' way. So with that being said, guys, thanks again for watching. Be different, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.